We both are screening construction site workers for COVID-19 symptoms. It's basically just to create a safe working environment, as safe as it can, and to try to keep them employed and try to keep those jobs going. Our old coach from high school, we still have just a great relationship with him, and he runs Safety First out of Tampa, Florida. And they're originally a drug testing company, and they do safety kits as well. And they basically converted into setting up these screening sites across the state of Florida to try and adapt and help with the circumstances. And so we basically just ask a few background questions if they have any symptoms, if they know if they've been exposed or if they've been to high-risk areas, and then we take their temperature. And if they have a fever, if they answer yes to any of those questions, then we recommend they go home and they self-quarantine for, the 14-day period. So it's really just all about trying to continue those jobs and create as safe a work environment as we can.
I'm working at a biotech company called IncelDX, and they've partnered with another biotech company called Cytodyne that has developed a treatment for the respiratory problems associated with COVID-19. So basically at Incel, what I'm doing is testing the efficacy and the dosage of the drug that they're administering to patients.
I think for me, it's kind of the discipline of it, just being a student athlete. It's very easy to get kind of cavalier about, okay, even though we know like COVID-19 that's a serious disease and it's a real threat, it's easy when you're screening so many people throughout the day for like 10 hours and like every day of the week, it's easy to kind of get lax with that and be like, oh, it's fine, you're fine, but just being really meticulous about everything and making sure that everyone really is showing no symptoms and making sure they're okay and not having any fevers and they don't present any sort of symptoms like that, I think is really important, and just being disciplined with that and staying focused with that. Being disciplined and focused with schoolwork too, with everything going online. I think being a student athlete on campus at Brown has prepared us kind of for this situation where we are able to work full time and give back to our community while keeping up with schoolwork and online classes, and doing schoolwork in the evenings and work during the day, just to stay busy and help in any way that we can.
My experience in biology at Brown has definitely prepared me, as well as my prior experience from my internships. And then also very similar to Cam and Gab, being a student athlete at Brown has really allowed me to manage my schoolwork and this work now outside of volleyball. So it takes a lot of practice, I would say, because I am working full days and it is a lot. But I think definitely being a student athlete at Brown has prepared me.
For all of us, our schedules, since we've been very young, have been extremely busy, and all of a sudden we find ourselves with a lot more downtime than we're used to, and why not put that into something that can help a bunch of other people? So that was the biggest thing for me. Personally, it was just finding a way to give back to our community and help in any way that we can. If we have the ability to help, why not get out there and do it?
I feel really grateful to be given this opportunity from someone that I've worked for before, and the fact that I can make such a big difference. Like, this drug that we're working on is saving lives and really helping the quality of life for people. So the fact that I can just make the smallest impact on that, I think is pretty amazing, and I'm really excited about it.
The reason I wanted to represent Brown University is to work with people that just had kind of a passion for what they're studying. Our core curriculum definitely lends itself to that. Giving our students at Brown the ability to, prioritize their passions in their academic pursuits, and that just reflects and is encouraged on campus and is encouraged when they're off campus, and so it doesn't surprise me that these three young women just immediately, as soon as they went home, have the mentality of, all right, well, I have this time, what can I do with it now? While reminding themselves regularly, and I know I do for them too, that they're still students and athletes. They're still finding a way to stay accountable to those things, but they've also been able to pursue their passions, I think just because of what a Brown curriculum does for its student body and how it encourages that kind of pursuit.